Hi everybody. I will give everybody a minute to get here. I'm going to put my hostess code up there so you can see that. I'm going to make sure I can see us as well. Awesome. All right. So let me know if you're here. Say hello. I can see the comments coming up over there. Let me adjust a little bit. Okay, good. Awesome. We are going to check out Corner Bouquet, which is a free celebration stamp set. When you place a $50 order, it's one of the items that you can get for free in Celebration. Remember, Celebration runs through the end of this month. So if there's anything in here that you're interested in, you will want to go ahead and make sure that you get it this month because it will not be available when March comes. So the Paper Blooms paper, we've looked at that. We haven't played with the donkey yet, but we will. He's on my schedule in a couple weeks. And so is Approaching Perfection, the birthday stamp set, which is really cute. We've played with the ombre paper. We're going to play a little bit more with it tonight. We're going to talk about Corner Bouquet today. And Heal Your Heart, I've got on the schedule as well. It's a beautiful stamp set. The Flower and Field paper we've talked about, and I've shown you guys some samples with that. And of course, we did Touch of Ink last week. And the week before that, we did Berry Blessings. So we are really knocking our way through the catalog, the little celebration catalog. And we talked about Punch Party and the free Punch Party set. If my orders on this hostess code get us up to where we earn another one of these, then I'll be giving away this for everybody who places an order on this. So like I'll do a drawing for everyone who places an order on this hostess code, and one of you will win the Punch Party stamp set. So I'm really excited about that. This is a really cool stamp set because it coordinates with several of our punches. And the sentiments are really nice. And I've used this for several weeks now. So you can find my Punch Party posts. So this is definitely a stamp set that I think I would have overlooked. Hi, Sharon. And my mother-in-law, Patsy Palmer, is a demonstrator on my team. And she chose this stamp set for her swap, and I was really surprised, and I love what she did. So this is what she did, and what's cool about it is that she took the ombre paper, right, and she did 3 pieces. She stamped this on vellum. She die cut everything with the stitch squares, which is really cool. What I like is that she really highlighted this smaller blossom set. And then also the little solo blossoms. I like that she kind of scattered those around. She put a couple of rhinestones on, added a sentiment. It's a beautiful card. She did a really great job. Hi, Anne. So my mother-in-law, I just think did a bang-up job with this. So I'm going to show you 2 other ways to use this. So you could definitely stamp on vellum. We're actually going to... That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 cards. We're going to build one in Rococo Rose with the beautiful ombre paper. And then we're going to build another one using the Flower and Fields paper, but we're going to use the B side, the non-flower side, the polka dots. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to use this stamp. And we're going to mount it real quick because I haven't mounted it. And so here we go. So I'm just getting this. I'm going to use the big one. And I was really hoping that it would be 3 inches across, and it is. Why was I hoping? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Anne. I was hoping it would be 3 inches across because I was hoping that if I stamped it on here, I would be able to get 2 out of my sheet of ombre paper, and I am. So I'm really excited about that. I'm actually going to stamp it from dark to light. And I could stamp this in black. I could stamp it in Rococo Rose. You know, I have a lot of choices. I'm actually going to stamp it in black because I want it to really stand out. So I'm going to grab my bigger block. Oops, grab my bigger block. Don't mind me. You know me, messy stamper. Again, right, my work surface here seems very clean, but if you saw the rest, you'd wonder. All right, Sorry, I'm really inking this bad boy up, which is probably shaking the camera quite a bit. But I want to make sure I've got a really good inked image. If I was using my Stamp-a-ratus, this would be a very good time to do that. Hi, Lynn. You're not late at all. I'm just talking about corner bouquet. So I'm going to stamp it off a little bit, stamp it towards the corner, you know, corner bouquet and all. All right. Excellent. Nice. Looks great. All right. We've got our nice piece. Oh, and of course I got a little bit of ink in the corner. Oh, well, such is life. Okay. So then I'm going to mount this on here, and then we're going to pop it on here, and then we're going to put this on the card base, right? So we're going to have this really nice look. I could do the background dark as well. So we go like dark to light up in the corner, but I think I'm actually going to reverse it. But I need to add a sentiment. Oops. And so I thought this sentiment from Dragonfly Garden, may good things grow all year long. I thought that was the perfect sentiment for this little image. So I will grab that. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right, there we go. There's that block that I just flung at myself, so that's good. All right, and that will just be an opportunity for embellishment, right? 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Nice. All right, so we'll mount this and we will. So I chose to go with Rococo Rose, partly because I don't use it enough. And I will be sad when it leaves in April this year, which is kind of crazy. So as a reminder, the annual catalog is coming in May. So we're getting it a year before. Man, I must have black ink everywhere. We're getting it a year before we normally do, which is a little wild. All right, and then we need a really cute ribbon for this. This is my Rococo Rose ribbon. It's a little thick for this. You know what I might do? Let's see how small of a bow I can tie. So this is the come on, ribbon. Do what I want you to do, which is tie a really cute, tiny little bow. Actually, I am okay with that. It's a little bigger than I would like. So maybe what I'll do is I'll keep it as a, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to add some of this Seal Plus on the bottom, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to create like a ruching on the bottom with the ribbon so that it creates some layers and kind of some fanfare maybe at the bottom. Nice. Okay, so I think I got that, and then I've got my scissors, and so I'm gonna trim that off. We're gonna check it out. Oh yeah, that's super cute. That's really sweet. That really makes it super feminine. All right, and then we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back, and I'll probably try to anchor a couple of those corners down with dimensionals just to make sure that doesn't go anywhere. And let's add that to the front of our card. And then I'm sure I'll throw some sequins around, and that will make a really nice card. Hi, Terry. I think you mean a month before. I don't know what I meant by that. Sorry, Kathy. I wasn't paying attention to the comments. All right, so I definitely need to add a couple of like little rhinestones, but cute. Yeah, so April, well, we can pre-order everything. Demonstrators can pre-order the new catalog in April, but May 1 is when the new catalog goes live for customers. So that means April 30th will be the last day that they can get Rococo Rose. I think that's right. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, super sweet, super feminine, right? So the other way to use this stamp set, and this is the card that I'll end up making, and then I'll post a picture like on social media, you know, afterwards. But I need to clean my stamp. So I've been asked lately about, you know, what about Stampin' Right markers? Should I get Stampin' Right markers? What do you use them for? And the good old marker to stamp technique is a great use of the Stampin' Right markers. And I do have the full set. It is a great item to get if you ever qualify for a 50% off item. So what are some ways that you could, you know, easily get a 50% off item? Well, placing an order, a prepaid order for paper pumpkins, probably the smartest thing to do, because you get $220 in sales, you get $22 in Stampin' Rewards, you get 1 month free of Paper Pumpkin if you prepay. With a prepaid subscription, you can start and stop at any time, right? And you're getting at least 4 celebration items, which is a really great deal. So, oh, sorry, Kathy, I didn't mean that. My apologies. If I messed something up. So this is a great way to try the Stampin' Right markers, is the in color set. So if you've never had a set of Stampin' Right markers, and I happen to think this year's color set is a really good one to try because it has a lot of different colors in it. It has greens, it has, you know, it has blue, it has, I mean, I feel like it has all the colors that you would need. So one of the things that I've learned to do with Stampin' Right markers is if you're having a hard time seeing, you know, and you want to do the marker to stamp technique, sometimes you need to have the image next to you so that you can see kind of where all the pieces are. So maybe I want all of the big kind of splooshy flowers to be pink. And so I'm going to come in here with the marker side and I'm going to make all the splooshy flowers pink. And maybe this one. And this one, and that's definitely not one, but this is definitely one. And there might be a few more down here. And then maybe I want to have the kind of like, I don't know, they're definitely not bluebells, but they're more like they're probably supposed to be more like brown, but I'm going to make them blue because, you know, this is my color scheme. I can do what I want. Let's see if there's like 1, 2, 3 of those, so that's fine. I see a little bit more pink that I need to add some color to. Okay. And then I'm going to add a lot of green. And so you can come in and kind of add your green. And you can be as perfect and perfecting as you want, or you can be kind of arty and just add some color. And as you add your color, I like to do my green color last, only because I find that it's just a little more forgiving. And then maybe, so I'm kind of just gonna go whoop, 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 all over, right? And then I might come in with a little bit of yellow and see if like maybe a few pieces need some yellow. But I might leave that. Okay. And then we're going to breathe on it. Right? The huff technique. And we're going to put it down. And we're going to hold. And so by breathing, right, your nice hot breath on it, you're adding some moisture. You could also spritz it with your water spritzer, and that would be fun. I would say only 1 spritz. But that's really beautiful, right? Look at those colors. And because I added a little bit of yellow here and there, you can see, you know, there's some dark and there's some light. Now that really pops on that. I really like that a lot. And I think for a sentiment, maybe we do the "You Are an Inspiration." I like that. And we'll do that. So you can actually marker your sentiments, which, you know, if people don't, if you're, you know, if you're trying to save costs and you want to try the new in colors or you want to try things, markering is perfectly acceptable. 1, 2, 3, and up. You are an inspiration. So isn't that a fun way for you to try some new colors, right? And for, you know, I mean, I love the fact that we can, you know, stamp a sentiment, make something really pretty, something that looks very arty, you know. And maybe we want to like tie a little bow around this. Maybe I want to do, I might just do some, you know, some rhinestones. Of course, we'll top it up with dimensionals because why wouldn't we do that? But yeah, I hope that this gave you a couple of ideas of ways to use the Corner Bouquet stamp set, because I feel like it's definitely an underrated stamp set. And we'll move all my guys out here so you can see. Hostess code WEZX9QQS. And Corner Bouquet and are really nice samples. We can do some monochromatic looks. I love monochromatic cards. They're my favorite. But we can also do some really nice, you know, pretty in color type cards. We can, you know, use stamp on vellum, right? You just want to either heat set this when you do it on vellum or set it aside to dry. You know, you could also use like a clear embossing powder on it as well, and that would dry it up really quick. But yeah, lots and lots of choices for Corner Bouquet. I also saw one that was really cool that used it like a butterfly wing. And so she had like, she stamped one this way and then she stamped one this way and did a little sentiment in the middle. And I thought it was amazing. So you could make like butterfly wings out of this, which I think would be really cool. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And I love having you guys on. When you place an order on the Hostess code, you're going to either get a class from me or you're going to get, you know, an embellishment, right? Every month I'm running different deals and different, you know, inspirational pieces. And so just know that you will be well loved and well treated if you place an order with me. And I thank you so much for joining me live. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.